It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter made it to Wednesday.
Hump day. Mike. You a little down there, Tony?
You know what? Get the censor button ready, Scooter. You know he likes to cuss.
No kidding.
Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, and Scooter in studio on this Wednesday, December 3rd. Man, it feels like December out there. My wife went down today, not in a good way. She fell in the driveway, Scooter. I'm walking out my door, and I look out, and my wife is on the ground.
That's no good. She all right?
She banged her knee up a little bit. She's okay. I mean, I had to help her up. And to be fair, sheet ice, my driveway. It's 27 degrees out there right now.
You didn't clear your driveway yesterday?
No.
You think he's going to get out and clean?
Kidding me? I got a kid living at home. She should have cleaned it up. But anyway, she's okay. Everybody, it's okay. Scared me a little bit, though. My daughter drives off the road yesterday, has to call AAA, and my wife falls today. These things happen in threes.
You're next.
I think I'm next.
Yeah, better watch your back.
M&M Carnage Hotline's open, 384-1450, 384-1450, if you'd like to join in on the conversation. The Gameday Men's Health text line is open as well, 414-1450. Gameday Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, and sexual performance therapy. Visit GamedayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. College football playoff, we'll get to that.
Playoff?
Remember when they said, well, we'll get rid of all these problems when we go to 12 teams. There won't be any controversy. We'll have 12 teams. Guess what? They were wrong.
If you're 12,
They were wrong. That's what everybody said. Everybody said, well, if you're 13 and you're left out, that's, should have won another game. That's not how it works, though, bud. There is controversy, and we will get to that. Louisville's got a couple of guys transferring already, and they haven't even played a bowl game. They don't even know what bowl game they're going to play in yet. We'll talk about that. Good, bad, and ugly coming up. We didn't do it yesterday. We'll do it today. Penn State loses out on a coach again, and all of a sudden, people around here are getting a little bit nervous. Just a little bit, not crazy, but a little bit nervous. Because they're running out of guys up there in Happy Valley. You know what I heard today, Scooter? Ben Roethlisberger posted this idea. How about Mike Tomlin to Penn State?
No.
Ben said he would win national championships because he's a great recruiter. I don't know how anybody knows that. He's been the Steelers coach for 20 years. But that's what Ben said.
Ben knows.
Ben would know.
Why would he say that?
Mike Tomlin to Penn State. Said it on a podcast. You can say anything on a podcast.
I know, but I just don't know why
I think he means he's great with
the world is ending on Saturday. So you can say anything you want. Doesn't matter. Nobody's ever right or wrong. You just say what your opinion is. We start, however, with Kentucky and North Carolina and the ACC-SEC Challenge. The ACC is leading, Tony.
Ooh, I'm so nervous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-3 after day one.
Anybody really care who wins the SEC?
Well, I did. I did
challenge?
because Missouri beat me out of a parlay last night.
Well, that makes sense.
Notre Dame beat them. I had Missouri plus 2.5. It was tied with 35 seconds to go, and I lost.
Tennessee cost me, so it's all good.
Yeah, Syracuse beat Tennessee. I know it was at Syracuse, but come on.
11 of 12, and that's my
What would
loss.
Jim Boeheim say about Adrian Autry?
I think he's just not getting the job done. Carolina 67, Kentucky 64. Not good. They've had 3 big games, Tony, and they've lost them all. Crushed at Louisville, beat down against Michigan State on the neutral site, and now a home loss to a North Carolina team that's okay, but they are 7-1. So give them a little credit here. But they don't have 10 All-Americans like they used to have. And is the honeymoon over with Mark Stoops? Or was the honeymoon?
Mark Stoops is
the honeymoon is over for Mark Stoops. How about Mark Pope? Is the honeymoon over for Mark Pope? And if so, when was the honeymoon? Was it over at the end of last season?
No, I don't
Is it
think
over
so.
now? Is it not over yet?
I don't know. I look at it from a coach's perspective.
No, I'm looking at it as a fan's perspective.
I know, but I just think it's still early. They corrected their defense last night against a pretty good team. They had mistakes at the end of the game, but that happens in games. But overall, what they've been horrible at is defending. In the Michigan State game and in the Louisville game, they couldn't guard their shadow.
Yeah.
And they got that up. The issue is shooting, and it's three-point shooting. They want to shoot 30 three-pointers a game.
Yeah.
Well, they shot 13 last night, and they made one. And
so if you extrapolate that out, they would have made 2.5 out of 33.
Yeah.
I know you got injuries. You got 3 guys not playing last night that you thought would be starters.
Right.
Or at least top 6 guys.
Yeah.
But you can't, everybody has injuries is
right.
what people are going to tell you.
Seth Trimble didn't play last night for North Carolina.
Exactly.
And boy, did they tell you that?
They told me that. I don't know, because I turned on Tom Leach and Jack Givens because I could not listen to Jay Williams and Dickie V. I love Dave O'Brien.
Dave O'Brien's great.
I could not listen to Dickie V and especially Jay Williams.
Yeah.
I can't stand Jay Williams.
Dickie sounds awful.
Dickie should sound awful. He's 90 years old, or however old he is.
86.
Well,
Didn't hear that?
I didn't. No, I didn't. Once I saw they were on there, I went directly to the iHeart app, put Tom Leach on, and synced it up.
Yeah. Mo from Middletown texted me the exact same thing you said. I cannot listen.
Couldn't do it. Let's quickly go to the M&M Cartage Hotline. Good morning, Richard.
Hey, y'all know Monday when y'all were talking about Bette Midler being 81 years young?
Yes.
She also played in the movie The Rose.
Yep, she did play in The Rose with Willie Nelson, if I remember correctly.
And Alan Bates was in it too, wasn't he?
That I don't know.
We'd have to look
I
that
have to
one
look
up.
it up.
Okay, well, take care.
All
Thank you,
right,
buddy.
Richard. Have a good one, brother.
The random Bette Midler note
Hey.
from Richard. She
Love Richard
She was
calls.
80, by the way. I don't think she was 81. I could have been wrong. I think it was 80.
Doesn't matter.
I only know her from Beaches and the Seinfeld episode where she gets run over at home plate.
Wasn't she in the house? What was that?
She was in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus. She is actually a really good singer.
All right, here's a segue for you. Brendan Garrison stinks.
Yes.
He stinks.
What's happened to him?
He's just not good.
Hey, if it wasn't for him last night, though, they don't hit any threes.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I was going to bring that up.
He hit his first of the year. Oh, gosh.
Well, nobody expected Malachi Marino to be playing.
No, but
I
nobody.
mean, even playing.
You're right. And he had 8 points, 9 rebounds.
They got to have him in the game.
He's good.
He does what he's supposed to do.
He does his job. He sets screens. He gets rebounds. He challenges at the rim. I thought he was going to block that late layup.
Yeah.
But he had a big man going to the basket he had to account for as well. So he was sort of in no man's land there. He's been great. Otega Owe, he has moments, Tony, but he's not Otega Owe from last year. He did have 16 points.
He was more aggressive.
And 4 rebounds.
He
last
defended
night.
much better last night, too, John.
Chandler, 12 points, none of which were three-pointers. And the missed layup at the end,
man.
reverse layup, he's going to make that 9 out of 10 times. He just –
It's a great move.
I don't know if
It
he
was a great
short-armed it, expected somebody to get a piece of it, so he put it up too high.
I think that's what he did.
I don't know what happened, but that would have given them the lead with, 20 seconds or
tied
so to go. No, it would have given
They
them.
hit 1 out of 2.
Oh, they hit 1 out of 2. Would have tied it.
It was a 2-point game.
Aberdeen, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He's good, and he knows how to win, but they're missing Jalen Lowe. They don't have a true point guard.
They really are.
Jaden Quaintance, we haven't seen him touch the court, but I'm going to assume they're missing him. And now Diabate.
Yeah, and they don't need Diabate. We've seen him shoot from the perimeter. He's not
don't
a good
shoot.
shooter.
No, I don't want to
But
shoot.
that 4 spot is hurting them right
Well,
now.
they got killed on the boards last night.
Yeah, and that's why they needed Diabate
And
last night.
Jack Givens kept saying, you got to go get the ball, block somebody out, and go get the basketball. They
blocked
Jack
it. They
Givens
didn't go get the
spoke
ball.
like it was a lack of aggressiveness to going after the basketball.
I just think
Plain and simple. And
North
Carolina went after the
they
basketball.
were more aggressive going at the ball. Kentucky blocked out. It's just they just banged them and tipped the ball out a lot of times or beat them to the ball.
41-30 was the rebound advantage for Carolina. 17 offensive boards, which is unacceptable. There's going to be
20.
I had 17 written down.
No, they have 20. There's 20-8 on the offensive boards.
Okay. Tony, can you look that up for me to make sure he's
Yeah, you don't believe me?
I believe Scoot.
inaccurate? No, I don't believe you because I looked at, Scoots,
Your eyes are old.
I don't do much research, but when I do research, I feel like
Offensive rebounds are, what'd you say it was?
20-8.
That's what it was. I got it, John. They had 20 offensive rebounds. I just looked at it.
ESPN, I'm looking at it right now. ESPN,
I'm on ESPN.
They had 20 defensive rebounds
No, they didn't.
and
They had
4 team
They
rebounds.
had 21 defensive rebounds. They had 20 offensive rebounds.
All right, here's my breakdown on ESPN, not ESPN, on CBS Sports.
Well, you
No,
should,
no,
you
no,
should
no,
go
no.
to ESPN.
I want to give you my breakdown. 17 offensive, 20 defensive, 4 team rebounds. Now, I guess 3 of those must have been on the offensive end. Do you have team rebounds on ESPN?
Nope. No.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's the discrepancy. I knew I read it right, Scooter. It might not be accurate, but I knew I read it right on my device. Damn it.
He was going to fight us over
I'm getting ready to curse. I'm getting ready to curse.
I wasn't backing down from that. I knew I was right.
Hey, why is you're not hitting threes, Tony? Why is Trent Noah not getting some more minutes in that game?
Because he can't get open. He can't defend.
You run plays to get him open.
I totally disagree with you. I thought Trent Noah was going to be a good player.
Doesn't he have to be in when you're down 3 and
I thought the lineup they had on the floor
at the end of the game?
before the end of the game, in my mind, I said who should be on the floor, and the 5 guys I thought should have been on the floor were on the
your
floor.
best shooter shouldn't be on the floor.
You don't have to. You just got to get a bucket. You don't have to have a 3-point shooter in the game.
It was 67-64 because we didn't foul him after the miss.
Oh, you're talking about
At the
they
very
didn't
end of
have
the
a
game.
timeout, John. Did you see Chandler run out of bounds and tell Moreno to get out of the way? They
Yeah,
were trying to run the Valpo play, which I run, but I had him.
What a terrible entry pass.
They
too,
were
though.
trying to throw it to Yelovich and catch the ball and pass it in one motion
I
for
know
a 3.
I know.
And he threw it too
No,
far.
I get that. Now you got Gonzaga.
Yeah. Hey, you got to get better.
That ain't good.
No.
In Nashville, Friday night, 7 o'clock, ESPN2, the 11th ranked Zags. Now, Kentucky should have the crowd. This is one of those games where the people go that don't get tickets in Rupp, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Rupp away from Rupp home game.
Friday night in
Bridgestone
Nashville,
Arena.
John.
Crowd didn't matter last night.
Why am I not going? Oh, I'll be in Murray. That's right, with the Knights. The crowd, Will Stein was there last night. Front row.
Crowd tried to help him.
He was the why. The crowd did get a little loud there, but
They can't shoot.
Every time I think they got up 6 points 3 different times, and Carolina scored at least the next 5 points. What was the stretch in the second half when they didn't have a field? Was it 14?
Almost 11.
No, not minutes. I'm talking about missed shots in a row.
I think it was 11. I'm not going to swear to that.
Crazy.
I don't want to argue with
I think
you
it was
if I'm wrong.
0 for 13. Well, I think Tom Lee said it was 0 for 13 at one point. I think they missed the next one, too.
They probably did. I don't know.
You know what? Can I get an 8-minute break so I can research that, Scooter? Is that possible?
Well, they've just got to keep regrouping. And Pope said afterwards in his press conference, we will correct this season. Will
You
not.
have to say that, though.
Well, I know, but he means that. I'm
Okay.
not saying he's going to.
All right. I want if I'm a fan, I want an update.
You are a fan.
I want an update on when Lowe and when Quaintance and when Diabate are going to be back, or best guess scenario. Give me something.
Well, what happens if he tells you something and they don't do it? Then you complain about that. Because he said he's going to be back.
It's just like saying something on the podcast. Doesn't matter. Just tell me something. It's like cussing on the radio. It doesn't really matter. Just tell me something.
He's really become media head.
That I can that I can list, that I can just grab a hold of if I'm a fan for a minute and say, okay, I'm going to have Jalen Lowe back for league play.
Well, they said day to day, John, aren't we all?
We're all day to day. That day to day don't get it. Day to day does not get it for me. Oh, I'm so upset. All right, Louisville and Arkansas tonight as the ACC SEC Challenge continues. Cards are 7-0, ranked 6. Arkansas is 5-2, ranked 25th. By the way, Boogie Fland.
Yeah, he plays for Florida.
He almost he kind of lost the game at the end, but he almost won the game for him.
He hasn't been good. Hey, one thing before, because you just brought up Louisville. You know,
well, I'm going to talk about
Kentucky's losses to Louisville and Michigan State are not bad losses. I know they got hammered.
I understand that.
But
and my boy, Scooter, you know Big Blue Drew, right?
Oh, yeah.
He put his top 5 on the line today. Number 1, Michigan State. Number 2,
Louisville. Number 3, North Carolina.
No, 4, North Carolina. Who's 3? I don't know, maybe Purdue or somebody. But they had Kentucky 5th. Oh, Georgetown. He had Georgetown as number 2, actually. So that's pretty good. That's pretty fun.
That is good.
So the Cards, it's ESPN 7:15 tonight. Cards are 2.5-point favorites on the road at Arkansas. I will tell you, I think Arkansas wins this game tonight.
2. I'm the exact opposite.
This is just one of those games where the Cards are going on the road.
First time. Really going
First
on the road.
true road game. Arkansas. Cal's going to have them.
Suey Pig's going to be yelled at him.
It's going to be crazy in Bud Walton Arena tonight.
I think Louisville covers.
And also the over-under. By the way, these overs have gotten out of hand. It's 165.5 tonight.
Because there's going to be a ton of three-pointers.
Kentucky's was 164 last night.
Didn't even
the Georgia game was 174 last night.
Well, you start betting under, John.
I'm going to.
Georgia hit.
Georgia did not hit. No, Georgia did hit.
Yeah.
Georgia did hit. 107. The Dogs put up 107
to 73.
Hey, when I saw them when they put it on Bellarmine, I thought this team's top 10. And here's Georgia 8-1 now, or 7-1. I'm just telling you, don't sleep on Dominique Hawkins' kid and the Georgia Bulldog.
Wilkins, maybe.
Dominique Hawkins or Dominique Wilkins. Man, what else? What did I say earlier? Mark Stoops instead of Mark Stein, Matt Stein, Mark Pope.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see you tomorrow. Here comes a break. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter on this Wednesday. Hump day. M&M Carnage hotline open, 384-1450. If you have any more Bette Midler information, 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line is open as well, 502-414-1450. Text the show at that number. I forgot about Indiana. They are on the road tonight. Big Ten game at Minnesota, 7 o'clock. The 22nd ranked Hoosiers are 7-0.
Soon to be 12th ranked.
Minnesota is 4-4, Scooter. Would you like to know who they've beaten?
Yeah, hit me.
Gardner-Webb, Alcorn State, Green Bay and Doug Gottlieb, and Chicago State.
So why are they only a 9.5-point favorite?
It's on the
underdog.
road.
I mean, Indiana is.
Missouri is who they lost to Missouri by 23. Missouri was undefeated till last night. They lost to San Francisco and not the 49ers.
The Dons.
They lost at Stanford by 4. That was not at Stanford. That was one of those holiday tournaments. And they lost to Santa Clara and Herb Sendek, Tony, by 11.
So what you're telling me is should be light work for IU tonight.
That's not what I'm telling you.
All those animals be in the barn.
We have a spread from anywhere from 8.5 to 10.5 here, depending on where you go. And I think I don't want to get Scooter.
Hoosiers roll.
I don't want to get Scooter mad here.
You ain't getting me mad. My basketball and football teams are undefeated.
I'm taking the points.
Okay.
Bette Midler won 3 Grammys.
I'm taking the points. 3 Grammys. That's pretty good. I'm taking the points in both games tonight, Arkansas and Minnesota. I might money line on both just for fun, just for giggles.
I don't like your wallet.
I'm not going to be watching the games anyway, so what do I care?
That's true.
I'm going to be at Nice Hall. Bellarmine hosting the Midway Eagles tonight.
Go Eagles.
No spread because it's an NAIA.
Yeah, I looked up covers.com. They didn't have it.
7 o'clock tip, 6:45 pregame on our friends station over there at ESPN 680. Mark Bugg and I will bring you all the action from Nice Hall. Bellarmine's 3-4, 2-game win streak. They went down to the Citadel and won a couple of games. So
now this is an exhibition, right? It doesn't count for Midway, but it counts for Bellarmine.
something like that. Yes,
Never
that is
makes
correct.
sense.
Bellarmine had 5 wins last year. One was against Midway, and one was against, I don't know, Brescia or somebody like that. I don't even remember. It was so exciting.
Boyce.
That was 2 years ago. They played Boyce and Brescia 2 years ago, and I think they played Brescia and Midway last year. This year they play Hanover and Midway.
I'll be at St. X tonight. We're not on the radio, but I'll be watching high school ball.
That's a makeup game from the snow out. We had a snow out first game of the year yesterday.
Yeah, so if you were wanting to watch high school basketball, St. X and Moore are playing a triple header at St. X tonight.
Yes.
At St. X.
That's the key, because it was originally supposed to be at Moore.
Correct.
Last night. Don't go to Moore tonight. It's at St. X tonight. So.
You'll see the number 1 team in the state open the season.
Well, what could go wrong in the college football playoff? We've got 12 teams. You know, there's a scenario, Tony, where the ACC gets shut out.
I heard him say that.
Duke is 7-5. If they beat Virginia, they still will not be in the CFP top 25. But the winner of Tulane and North Texas is going to be. And if James Madison wins their conference championship game in the Sun Belt, they are going to be ranked as well.
ACC's not getting an auto bid?
They do not get an auto bid. It's the top 5.
Did they change that this year?
No, it's always been the top 5 conference champions. Doesn't matter which conference. Everybody just assumes SEC, Big Ten, ACC, Big 12 will get 4 of those bids. But if Duke wins this, then that's not the case this year.
Screws the ACC.
It screws the entire ACC, and that's if Miami doesn't get in, which I still think they're going to get in. I still think next week Miami will leap Notre Dame, even though neither team plays. Nothing for them changes this week. I do believe that will happen because it is so much easier for the committee and the chair to explain putting Miami ahead of Notre Dame. They beat them. Than it would be to put Notre Dame ahead of Miami. It is a TV show, right? It is entertainment. And ESPN and the college football playoff want Notre Dame to be involved because they know advertisers want Notre Dame to be involved. Eyes will be watching Notre Dame games. That's just the reality here. And they're trying to find a way to keep Notre Dame in. Now, you know who else could throw a wrench in all of this is BYU. because Texas Tech is going to get in probably regardless.
Yeah.
But if BYU knocks them off, then you got to put BYU in as a ranked conference champion. So it's going to be crazy.
If Alabama loses, could it knock them out?
I think it does knock them out. Now, people will say it doesn't because they still beat Georgia once. The argument would be, why would you penalize them for playing in a conference championship game when the other ones aren't? I think 3 losses knocks you out, though.
I think it does.
Texas is out. Does Texas move ahead of Alabama?
The Texas story to me has no.
We beat Ohio. We played Ohio State.
We barely beat
Well,
Kentucky and Mississippi State.
Yeah, Sark wants you to know who they beat.
He didn't tell
He
you.
doesn't want to know. He don't want to tell you who they lost to, Florida, and who they went to overtime to with Kentucky and Mississippi State. He didn't want that factored in, and that's factored in. So they're out.
Right, they're out.
But BYU, Texas Tech.
Poor Vanderbilt.
Did you see this story? Did you see this one, Scoots?
Yeah.
Vanderbilt is suing the College Football Playoff Committee, alleging the selection process was, quote, corrupt. The Commodores finished the regular season 10-2. They won their final 4 games, including a win at Tennessee, without moving a single spot in the playoff rankings. So they're suing
Because they're Vanderbilt.
the playoff committee. Because they're Vanderbilt.
Who are their losses to? Alabama and who? I can look it up probably real quick.
While you look that up, by the way, the number 1 quarterback in the country, Jared Curtis, has flipped his commitment
Saw this.
from Georgia to Vanderbilt. Did
crazy.
you ever think you would hear that sentence said?
Didn't I tell you what Jody Demling told me about Vanderbilt?
They got money.
They got tons of money now.
Curtis informed the Bulldogs staff of his decision this morning. This is signing day. Scooter, I said I wasn't going to talk about signing day, but here we are. This is signing day. In fact, I'm going over to St. X today to watch 2 guys sign, and one of them, I don't know where he's going to sign with.
Vanderbilt.
Probably Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt lost by 3 to Texas. What's their other loss?
Those are not bad losses at all.
Texas at Alabama and at Texas.
Vanderbilt beat Kentucky 45-17.
Yeah, it wasn't that
And
close.
Kentucky took Texas to overtime and should have beat them. I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but should have beat them. So Vanderbilt in the news. They're suing the College Football Committee. They're going to get the number 1 quarterback in the country, high school quarterback in the country later this afternoon. And right now they're on the outside looking in. Nobody's even saying they should have an opportunity to get in. Nobody's even talking about, hey, you know what, Vandy, 10-2, pretty good, beat some good teams. SEC.
I said on Just the Cats this morning, that's one team I would not want to play as an Indiana fan.
Nobody nationally is talking about them. Nobody wants to play them.
Nobody wants to play them.
The Miami-Notre Dame thing, Tony, am I wrong? Should Miami jump Notre Dame? Or is it too late now? Because neither one of them plays.
And Notre Dame's 2 losses are to A&M by 1 and Miami.
A&M, wasn't that I'm thinking back to September here. Wasn't that a missed extra point?
I think so. It was 41-40, I believe.
Yeah.
So Notre Dame's 2 losses are to highly ranked teams.
But
you go head to head.
yeah,
I know
if you're Miami,
it should always be head to head. But what about the other teams? Alabama. You look at some of the SEC.
the other thing the ACC has to do is change their tiebreaker rules, and they've got to say if 6 teams have
Ranked.
2 losses, it's whoever's ranked higher in the college football playoff poll. That gets rid of all of this trouble.
And get you in.
Because Duke would be out, Miami would be playing Virginia.
Winner
goes to the. I think okay.
Duke's going to win that
Conspiracy theory. Everybody ready for this one? Mm-hmm. Hello, this is the ACC commissioner. Look, if you guys could just kind of lay down against Virginia, that would be great. We might be a little something extra in your Christmas basket this year.
Did you see Manny Diaz signing a helmet at the game last night, baby?
I did not.
One of the students was wearing a Duke football helmet, and he was at Manny Diaz was going down shaking hands, and he took it off, gave it to him, and he signed it. Put it back on.
That's cool. I like Manny Diaz. Always have. I don't like Duke. They got the win last night over the Gators, 67-66. That was a great game.
That was. Looked like Duke was going to kill him.
What else happened in the big thing? Tennessee, I mentioned, ranked 13th. They got upset.
Notre Dame won.
I know.
That helps
Kansas-
Bellarmine's rankings out.
It
Kansas,
does. So
UConn.
does Georgia's win. Say it again.
Kansas UConn was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Kansas UConn was fun.
Man, I just can't pull for Danny Hurley.
He's a jerk.
He really is.
He's just a jerk.
He might be a good
He
dude
has
off
no
the
control
floor.
on the sideline.
I know it.
He's yelling at referees when he gets the call. When his
Runs
team
out on the
gets the
court
call.
during a timeout. I mean,
Yeah.
he's literally running out on the court.
Tonight, Alabama will host Clemson. Clemson's 7-1, so that could be fun. Although Alabama's a double-digit favorite in that game. The rest of the games. Here's one, 9:15. Tony, SMU at 17th ranked Vanderbilt. Both teams are 8-0. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
How about that? SMU Vanderbilt.
Be a good football game.
Vandy's 10.5 at home. A week ago, and I don't know if this is still the case, they were the highest scoring team in the country.
Who's their coach?
I have no idea.
It's a white guy.
It's
I
not
saw
Jerry
him.
Stackhouse. I can tell you that. 20th ranked Auburn and Stephen Pearl will host NC State. Both teams have 2 losses there.
That's Will Wade.
The SEC is favored in 6 of the 7 games tonight. The only one they're not favored in is Louisville and Arkansas, where the ACC
I think
is the
Louisville
favorite.
has a really good chance tonight to show people how good they are.
Yep, I agree.
All right.
On the road with a new group, it's going to be interesting.
So Louisville today has, or last night, I guess, Isaac Brown announced he's getting in the portal. Did you see that? 274 Sport.
Show me the money.
274 Sport is reporting that he is allegedly already knows he's going to Texas. And to
Show
join the Longhorns.
me the money.
Well, I know they have more money in Texas than they do. That Texas oil money, that's big.
Yeah, they had they had their own network.
But that's a
for the
big
longest
loss
time.
for Jeff Bromstein.
It's a huge loss.
And also,
But was he all in this year?
I don't think so. He's shutting it down for the year here, so he's not going to play in the bowl game. He's going in the portal.
He was hurt a lot.
He did get banged up. Let's be fair here. He was banged up. He had some great games, but he got banged up toward the end of the year. You always wonder how banged up they really are, but nobody knows. Dave McCullough, do you know this guy? Defensive back for the Cards. I mentioned this. I don't think he played much, but here's the interesting part is his tweet and the wording. I will be entering the NCAA transfer portal with 2 years of eligibility remaining. I look forward to being given a chance to compete and having a positive experience on and off the field. What does that mean?
That means you're not playing and you're not happy.
You're not happy. You didn't let me compete for a job.
He competed, I guarantee it.
And I didn't have any fun on or off the field.
His people were probably telling him, John.
Well, everybody's people tell them.
Yeah.
You know how that works. You're better than they think you are.
Everybody.
You're getting screwed.
Everybody's getting screwed that's not playing. What did I always say in high school? I said,
You had a great three-tiered thing that you used to say.
if you didn't make the team, you got screwed.
Yep.
If you're on the team and you're not getting playing time, you got screwed. If you're the best player on the team, they're not using
They're
you
not
right.
using you right. Yeah. Oh, God. Any text, Scooter, to the Game Day Men's Health text machine?
We got one says old man taken coming.
Without is that Buzz?
It is not Buzz. Without a salary cap in college football, the sport will eventually turn viewers off. Only loyalty is to money.
Gambling.
And that's why you will not turn viewers off. And it's the same in the NFL. The gambling dollar.
That's the
People gamble,
yeah.
so they are going to watch the game.
The younger generation, Scoot can attest to that, even younger than him. Those apps, man, it's easy to bet, and they're betting them, and they're betting them, and they're betting them.
All right, so Penn State lost out again to, I'll get this name wrong, Kalani Satake?
Sounds like you nailed
I
it.
think I
to me.
nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I said Mark Stoops earlier when I met Pope, but
Is that the BYU guy?
the BYU Mormon money came in and said, you're not going anywhere. You're one of us. That is a
Sister
fact.
wives?
That is a fact. The sister wives, the Church of Latter-day Saint money came in and said, you're one of us. You're not going anywhere. So Penn State loses out again here. And they were the first one to fire somebody, and they still don't have a coach.
Yeah, BYU cut a lot of funding for their
BYU's underrated program.
trips.
This ought to be good. For their mission trips,
Their mission.
we're going to have less mission
That's the
trips. We got to pay
We gotta
Coach
keep the
Satake.
football coach.
$228 million so far this season in coaching buyouts. $228 million. Brad Kelly's the top dog. Mark Stoops is second on that list.
What a life to get fired and be owed tons of money.
That is $100 million more than any previous year. $228 million.
Wow.
Just in coaches' buyouts. Wow. The Clippers cut Chris Paul yesterday. He had announced
What?
He had announced it was his last season anyway.
Somebody picked him up.
Tony, the Clippers, have you seen their record?
No, I have not. I haven't paid much attention to NBA lately.
5-16 with James Harden and
Claw.
Chris Paul and Kawhi on that team still.
Yeah, he's telling me. He plays every couple games.
5-16. Only the Pelicans have a worse record in the Western Conference.
And Zion's out again
at 3-19, and Zion has a grade 2 hip injury. His timetable for his return, they have no idea. I'm telling you, when you're that big, every time you hit the floor, there's pressure on something when you come down from, hanging around up by the basket.
How much has he got paid per game?
Way more than I'm getting paid per episode, I can tell you that. We'll take a break, come back. Good, bad, and the ugly coming up, along with birthdays. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment on this Wednesday.
Woohoo!
Hump Day.
Hump day!
M&M Carnage hotline. Let's close it.
Shut it down!
Game Day Men's Health text line still open, 502-414-1450. 414-1450. Last chance to get your text into the show. It's time for a day late, good, bad, and ugly. Tony will take the college football scene. I will take the pro football scene. Good, bad, and ugly. Tony, you're good from college this past weekend.
Vanderbilt. I've been on them before. You go to Tennessee, which they never do. They had a good crowd there, and they go down and hammer the Volunteer Nation.
Vandy brought people to that
They
game.
did that because they thought they could win. They never had anybody at home games. We've been to it before. I've been down there. It's always a road game, and now Vanderbilt, you got to give them credit. They're 10-2.
Yes or no? Should Vanderbilt be in the 12-team playoff?
I wish they were. I don't know if they should be.
Scooter, the rules were simple. Yes or no?
They should be.
But they should be in before a James Madison or a North Texas or somebody. I know those teams are all getting an opportunity, but Vanderbilt. What would Vanderbilt be favorite against those teams?
Tulane may get a rematch with Ole Miss. When Ole Miss beat them, of course. But
my coach's leaving game.
They could play again. Yes, my coach's leaving game.
And Charlie Weiss Jr.
has left.
Charlie Weiss Jr. is going to coach the offense coordinator, but he's going to leave and go with Lane
Which
Kiffin
blows my
after that.
mind because Lane apparently said if you don't get on the plane and you don't have a job, well, Charlie didn't get on the plane. He stayed with the kids.
And then he's going to LSU.
He's going to go anyway. Yeah. And by the way,
Lane, he can put
a
his
couple
foot
of those
down.
players are coming out saying what Lane's statement said that he said in the locker room to us, that's not what he said. They're coming back at him a little bit. He's a turd.
He is.
My good, the Chicago Bears. They go into Philly on a Friday and beat the Eagles 24-15. They're 9-3. They're right now the number one seed in the NFC. What do you think the odds are, Tony, of the Bears to win the Super Bowl? Now they are the 1 seed right now.
5-1.
27-1. You can get the 1 seed right now at 27-1 to win the Super Bowl.
I don't think they will, but I cannot.
I don't think they will either.
that
And
big.
obviously Vegas doesn't think they will. They got the Packers this week. That is an unbelievable number, 27-1.
Means it's not going to happen. Vegas knows, John.
Vegas does know, but they didn't know last night. And I said when Scooter, when you and I said take Carolina tonight, we proved that Vegas did not know.
That's true.
Every time.
Good point.
Tony, you're bad from college.
My bad from college. The Pittsburgh Panthers, who I had as a good the other day, they get hammered by Miami. That was in Pittsburgh, wasn't it?
It was.
And there was nobody there.
I know.
And they
It was
get beat
cold.
38-7.
It was cold.
I know it, but you're playing to go to the conference championship.
Yeah. They had. It's not like they didn't have anything to play for. Miami did. They had something to play for.
Yeah, and they get hammered. They got hammered.
Mine are the Indianapolis Colts. That's my bad this week. They've lost 3 of 4 after a 7-1 start. You got a home game against division rival Houston to pretty much lock up the division. And they just don't play well enough to win. Daniel Jones did not play well. I know he's got a broken
Just a broken leg.
leg he's playing on. It's not a broken leg, everybody.
I know.
It's a fracture in a bone in his leg.
And we've all played sports with fractures.
But he did play. He didn't run the football, which he's usually pretty good at. They told him not to run it. I get that. He's banged up. But he just didn't deliver, and they did not deliver as a team. And Houston, all of a sudden, look out for the Houston Cougars, Texans.
Oilers.
I knew it was
Oilers.
I saw somebody said the Houston Oilers on a national show the other day, and the guy just let him say it. Just let him say it. So Indianapolis, they need to turn it around here. They got Jacksonville this weekend. That's a big game.
Didn't Earl Campbell have a big game against them?
He did, along with Dan Pastorini. All right, Tony. Ugly.
Tucky. Done.
All right, my ugly. That's about
I don't have to go into detail on that.
if you live around here, you know how ugly it was. So
Don't
you
even
really
have to
don't
talk
need
about it, yeah.
No points, 100-something yards, terrible. Mine is, and they've been on this list before. 3 points against Jacksonville this week at home. Tennessee Titans.
I thought you'd go with the Vikings.
Dave Canales is going to lose his job, I think. They're going to get the number 1 pick. Do they do what Arizona Cardinals did when they drafted Josh Rosen 1? Did they just the next year go, well, we're going to try another quarterback? Do they scrap Cam Ward here? I don't blame it all on him. That's a bad roster he's dealing with.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And do they say, heck with this, we're taking the Heiss Mendoza with the first pick in the draft?
No.
Now they're building a new stadium, Tony. Have you been by it and seen it?
We were in Nashville a while back, and they were telling us about it
Well,
because
you
they're going
can
to get
see
the
it
Super
from the
Bowl.
highway, as I saw it on the way to the last Bellarmine trip we took. You got to get a product in there so you can fill up this new stadium. And right now they
for
do
the
not.
Super Bowl too.
Right now they don't have a product to fill. Like you want to fill it up with your
Right.
team.
No, exactly.
And they don't have that product. They've got 1 win or 2 wins. That's they could be the ugly every week, but they're the ugly this week again.
Can the Vikings be 1
My
seed?
Tennessee Titans. The Raiders could. The Raiders. Everybody's fighting for that number 1 spot. Nobody's tanking. They just can't win.
Yeah, they stink.
They just stink. All right, let's do birthday. Scooter on the button, man.
Yeah, he knew it was
good,
coming
bad,
down.
the ugly, and birthdays. He was.
The hell's that mean, Tony?
You're at the
Hey.
top of your game, man.
8 minutes left. We just did good, bad, and ugly. I mean, you weren't sleeping.
You're at the top of your game, baby. All right, Brendan Fraser is 57 today. Did you see The Whale? Have you seen that movie?
I haven't seen
Where
it.
he plays a
whale?
a really
A gambler?
big dude. Man, it's a disturbing film. Trying to reconnect with his daughter. It's not a feel good. If you're looking for something to laugh at, don't watch The Whale. He was also in The Mummy,
It's been a bunch of movies.
George of the Jungle back in the day when he was young.
George of the Jungle.
Watch out for that tree.
Wow, 2 of the 3 people in this room knew that song. Brendan
Great
Fraser
song.
is 57 today. All right, Scooter, get the meter out. Amanda Seyfried, we talked about her yesterday. Big eyes from Ted 2. She's 40 today, the big 4-0.
We'll go 3.5.
Oh, wow, really?
We'll go 3.5. Yeah.
A, I would have thought she was too skinny for you.
She is.
B, I would have thought she was too blonde for you.
I like blondes.
And the big eyes, I mean,
They're not that big.
You okay with that?
They're not that big.
All right. Julianne Moore, 65, Academy Award winner. Julianne Moore, I loved her in The Big Lebowski. She was great in The Big Lebowski, but she's been in some really good movies as well.
We'll go 3.
65 today. Redhead, little ginger, right?
Yep.
Anna, I'm going to say this wrong. Klumsky? It's C-H-L. Klumsky. She was in Veep with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She was also in the movie with young Macaulay Culkin, My Girl.
My girl. Yeah, I knew I recognized her from somewhere.
But that was a little girl. Don't do a meter on that movie. Do a meter on
What's her
on
last name
Veep.
again?
Klumsky, C-H-L-U-M, Sky.
Man, she's interesting looking.
Yeah,
We'll go 3.5.
45 today. Here's one for Tony and us old guys. Daryl Hannah is 65 today. Remember Daryl Hannah?
Yeah, it's,
Splash.
something works for me. I stick with it.
Splash.
That's a
and,
woman?
Yeah, D-A-R-Y-L.
Oh, yeah. She's a woman.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Never heard of a woman named Daryl.
Oh, yeah. She's a lady.
We'll go 3.
She was in Wall Street, the original. Daryl Hannah, 3.
Nah, yeah, if I go back, we're probably closer
go
to
back.
4.
Don't. The
I
first
mean,
ones you see are old pictures.
Just look up her pictures of Mermaid from Splash. That's an 8.
Yeah, you were looking at the ones. I'm looking at what you were, Scoot. You started moving. You said, but if you move far enough.
Yeah, we'll go 4.
All right, Daryl Hannah. Tiffany Haddish, comedian. She's 46 today. If you haven't seen the movie Night School with Kevin Hart and her, it is an absolute scream. I recommend it highly. She was in Girls Trip. Very, very funny lady, which I know Scooter gives an extra point to.
Not in this
And-
case. We're going 3.
Oh,
Really? I thought Scoot would.
she got some junk in the trunk too, Scooter. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
I thought that'd be a 4.
Yeah, me too. 46 today.
I got to
Tiffany
keep
Haddish.
y'all on your toes.
Len Lesser would have been 103 today. He played Uncle Leo in Seinfeld. Remember Uncle Leo, Scoots? Did you watch Seinfeld?
I've seen episodes, yeah.
Uncle Leo.
I didn't watch it.
That's crazy. That blows my Ozzy Osbourne.
Dead. Recently.
Yes. This year.
Boy, but they put him up in a concert.
Sharon!
In a chair, comes up out of the stage.
Why not?
And then
You know how much?
3 days later or whatever.
Okay, how many people went to that concert?
No, it was awesome.
He's making money.
It was awesome.
1948 was the year of birth for Ozzy Osbourne. He passed away this year. And today would have been his birthday. Bat out of hell, man. Bat out of hell.
Bat out of hell is Meatloaf.
Okay, well, something. He was, what was his group? Black Sabbath?
Yeah.
Black Sabbath,
Exactly.
Ozzy Osbourne. And, of course, the TV show, the reality show, when you couldn't understand a word he was saying.
And then he sings, you can understand him. Never made any sense.
He was
to
just
me.
constantly yelling on the show.
Crazy Train, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Crazy Train. I don't have many in sports today. Rick Mears, NASCAR driver, 74. I don't think he's driving the NASCAR anymore.
No.
Art Briles, he was trouble at Baylor. Got in a lot of trouble, got Baylor in a lot of trouble. He's 71 today.
And then tried to talk his way out of it.
And I think he coached again.
Yeah.
Somewhere as
Oh,
a
he's coached
coordinator.
a bunch of places.
Rashawn Gary, I'm giving equal time here. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, back is 28 today. Is he? I don't think he's in the league, Rashawn Gary. And I know this guy's out of the league, but I got to give equal time.
He's with the Packers.
He is with the Packers. I got to give equal time to Ohio State. James Laurinaitis, 39 today. His dad was a big-time wrestler back in the day, Laurinaitis, and he was a crazy.
Mr. Laurinaitis.
He was with the Rams. Yeah.
He's currently the linebackers coach at OSU.
Oh, at LSU.
At OSU. Ohio State.
Okay. James Laurinaitis, 39. Brian Hartline get a job, speaking of Ohio State?
Not yet.
You don't think Penn State says, hey, we need
No, I don't think.
because he has turned Ohio State into wide receiver U. They really are.
It was reported 21 minutes ago. Apparently, USF is hiring him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I guess he gets a job. He doesn't get a Power 4 job, but he gets a job.
The Giants head coach that was fired.
Brian Dable.
He was one of the names mentioned for Penn State.
I like the Tomlin thing. I know it seems ridiculous. It probably is ridiculous, but I like the Tomlin. All right, Oklahoma City Thunder is 21-1 now, Tony.
Oh, my gosh.
21-1. They beat Golden State last night, 124-112.
MVP.
The MVP SGA had 38 again last night. I watched some of this game on Peacock. It came on. It was 11 o'clock start last night. So, Scooter, how much did you watch?
0.
Okay.
I don't have Peacock.
We mentioned during the break the Celtics beat the Knicks 123-117. Some of the guys playing for the Celtics, Jordan Walsh, Luka Garza.
Amari Williams got in the game.
I don't know how.
Amari Williams has been playing well.
I don't know how they're winning these games, any of these games, without their stars. Because Jaylen Brown's been great. All right, Matt Dennison is next. Thanks for listening. Talk to you tomorrow. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big A.